And now also joining us from Intel is Jason Dunn-Potter, a solutions architect also with Intel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate the time today.
So I'd like to continue these conversations and ask, how well equipped would you say federal agencies are today compared to, say, a couple of years ago in being able to identify and isolate compromises on their networks?
Sure, so I will tell you that I think they're doing fairly well. Here's the trick. Intel initially helped write the book on the framework, right, that is Zero Trust. And because of that, we've embedded a ton of tools. Our challenge is actually, they don't turn them on. And so we're encouraging everyone, partners and federal spaces, to take a look at their architectures, see what they're doing with it. I guarantee you, if you look hard, you're going to notice that some of those underlying security tools are there for you. Things like SGX, right? Software, guard, all of that stuff. AMT, vPro, if you've got those technologies embedded in your hardware, I promise you, if you turn them on, you're going to feel asleep a lot better at night tomorrow.
And then looking ahead, I'm curious, how are OMB's zero trust policies altering the investment strategies at companies like Intel?
Sure. So something to consider is the fact that those policies are just the beginning of a framework, right, at how we get to the head. Our guys have been embedded with DoD and federal spaces to try to assist with policy development that gets them to the next hurdle. The real challenge is human capital. There's only so much you can do with what you have, so you've got to design tools and technologies that are designed for the workforce of the future and get after the real challenges. I will tell you that if you employ some of the technologies that are present today and some of the ones we're under development with some of our partners, you'll notice right away that you can do the things you want to do without having to have 100,000 people on payroll. But you got to work smarter and you got to build that bench. You're still going to need people. We're not saying get rid of the people. What we're saying is maximize the opportunity that those people have and use the tools that give them a user experience that really gets after the thing. It's a journey that we're on, right? You're not going to solve this with a tool. You're going to solve this with a technology underlay architecture that helps you get there.
Absolutely. Well, Jason Dunn-Potter, thank you so much for joining us here at the Zero Trust Summit.
Thank you again, sir.